Hello, in this video we are looking at Bodhicaryavatara, chapter 6, verse 32. Varanapi nayuktaivam kaha kim varayati chet yukta pratityata yasmad duhkasyo paratir mata. And now again with the text up. Varanapi na yuktaivam kaha kim varayati chet yukta pratityata yasmad duhkasyo paratir mata. So this word varana, I've lost my text boxes again, I don't know why that happens. This word varana, it's from the root vri. There are several roots vri with different meanings. The one that we're looking at here, I'll call up the root vri, meaning to cover or to screen. And it makes a causative, or class 10, a causative variety, to cover or to hide, and also to stop or check or suppress or prevent. And it's from this class 10 verb, from this root vri, that we get varana, which means stopping or checking, or checking in the sense of keeping something in check, holding it back. So here we're having as it were, an internal argument. If it be argued that so and so, then our response is so and so. You often see that usage in Shantideva Bodhicaryavatara, and in a number of these texts where you have a philosophical discussion. If it be argued that so and so, then our response is so and so. So the chet means if. So varanapi nayukta, restraint is not appropriate. So yukta, from the root yuj, meaning to join. So yukta, the essential meaning is joined or connected, but by extension of meaning, very frequently it means appropriate, the right and fitting thing to do. Something that's joined, correctly connects with the situation, is yuktam. So if something is ayukta, means inappropriate, not the right thing to do in the circumstances. So varanapi nayukta. So restraining is not the appropriate thing to do. Restraining is yukta, is not appropriate. Evam, thus, meaning reasoning in that way. Kah kim varayati. Kah, who, kim, what, variety, who is restraining what. So this variety here is the third person singular, present tense, class 10 from vri. So variety, verbal noun varana. Just as, for example, we have bhavayati and bhavana, which in Pali becomes bhaveti and bhavana. So varanapi nayuktaivam. So varnapi nayukta evam kah kit varayati chet. So if it be reasoned thus, evam chet, if thus, then read it is reasoned. Kah kim varayati, who's restraining what? In the second line, you can, as it were, prefix that with our response to that, our reasoning in response to that is, now back to the text, yukta. Yukta, just a verb on its own, sorry, adjective on its own, meaning it is appropriate, not ayukta, but yukta. Why? Yasmad, literally from which, and that word is often appears in the meaning of because. Pratityata yasmat, because of the pratityata, dependence, meaning dependent origination in this context. So we have the pratitya samutpada, commonly translated as dependent origination, or more literally, dependent co-production. So here he could have written pratitya samutpadat yasmat, because of pratitya samutpada, but pratityata is more kind of as the meaning of conditionality, meaning the conditionality as in conditioned or dependent co-production. So it is fitting. So varana, the restraint of it, is fitting. Yukta, it is the right thing to do. Pratityata yasmat, because of dependence, meaning because of dependent origination. And then he winds up that argument by saying, Dukkasya uparatir mata. Mata, me call up. Mata, literally thought. There we are. So it's from our root man, meaning to think. And it makes a past participle. Oh, sorry, my pen playing up. Sorry, my pen is playing up. Here we are. Mata, past participle. Mata, literally thought, minded. It also means to conceive of something. It's rather the same way that from root gam we drop the nasal, we have gata. And from root han, to strike or to kill, we have hatta. We have quite a number of these roots ending in a nasal, a m or a n, where the nasal drops in the past participle. It's man, mata is one of those, simple as that. And mati, the verbal noun mati, rather like gati, going. Mati means that which one conceives, or an opinion. Sammati, thinking together, reasoning together. It means an agreement or a convention, something that you agree on. So the uparati. By the way, ram is another one. So uparam means to. So ram. That's another one. Sorry, rata. Sorry. And it makes the verbal noun rati. You see, this is another example in this very verse that we're looking at now, where you've got the root ending in a nasal, with the nasal drops for the past participle and the verbal noun in ti. So not ranta and ranti, but rata, rati. So, and the ram, uparam, meaning to cease, to calm down. So the uparati here, the upa ram, upa plus ram, to calm down, to cease. Verbal noun uparati, the cessation. So dukkasya uparati means the cessation of suffering. Mata can be conceived, can be thought of, can be conceived. It's that's almost the same thing as saying because there is such a thing as, it is a conceivable thing. It exists. It is right to hold it in our minds as existing. That I interpret to be the meaning of mata here. Yasmad, Um, Pratityata yasmad dukkasya uparatirmata. It's because of this conditioned origination that it is mata, it is thought of, it's possible to think about, it's reasonable to believe that there is such a thing as dukkasya uparati, as the cessation of dukkha. So I'll read this through once more. Varanapi nayuktaivam kaha kim varayati chet yukta pratityata yasmad dukkasyopratir mata. And once more. Varanapi nayuktaivam kaha kim varayati chet yukta pratityata yasmad dukkasyopratir mata. And that's all on this video.